What's up, guys? It's Mark, Beach Bluff Outdoors. Turkey season, spring's here, beautiful weather. It's time to get out and outdoors, and you run across a venomous snake. Things happen, accidents happen, now you're bit. What do? Let's talk about that right now. What's up, guys? Hey, it's Mark, Beach Bluff Outdoors. So you're in the outdoors, man. It's that time of year. Snakes are moving, things are really active, and you get bit by a venomous snake. What do? Well, many of you know I'm an advanced emergency medical technician, work full-time on an ambulance, and I've responded to every kind of call you can imagine, including a few in the outdoors. Lost hunters, lost duck hunters. I have even worked a snake bite. But I want to take a few minutes to dispel a few myths, get that crap off the table, and give you guys some tips on first aid in the field. All right, number one, first and foremost, stay calm. I know that's hard to do when you've just been bitten by a venomous snake, but you gotta stay calm, whatever it takes. I know you're not gonna relax. We've got to effect rescue in some way, but you've got to stay calm. The next thing is, I know everybody's dying to use the little 97-cent egg snake bite kit you got at Walmart. Don't do it, okay? You can't cut the bite. You can't suck the venom out. Let's get that crap off the table right off the bat, man. Do not cut between the fang marks. Do not open that wound up, okay? And do not try to suck the venom out. The venom is not localized. There will be a small pocket of it locally, but the envenomation is circulatory. It's in your circulatory system. It's in your bloodstream. It's moving around. So sucking on it's not going to get that poison out. In between 2006 and 2015, there were approximately 17,000 bites from copperheads and water moccasins alone in the United States. Out of those, 3 died. Only 3, guys. A little bit of basic first aid and some common sense and some knowledge, and you'll survive this, okay? Snake bites generally don't kill you. Some type of anaphylaxis, allergic reaction might, but the envenomation, generally speaking, is not going to kill you. Don't cut it. Don't suck on it. The other big myth is ice. Do not put ice on it. The venom is going to be necrotic locally at the site of the insult. But don't cool it down and slow down circulation and force that venom to sit there. The other thing is tourniquets. Don't put a tourniquet on it, man. We need that blood to flow. We don't need to trap that venom in a limb and force it to stay in a pocket. You can't suck it out, so you force it to stay in a pocket, and you're going to cause a lot of necrosis, a lot of tissue damage, a lot of damage locally to the site of that bite. So along with a tourniquet is splinting it. You know, don't pull that limb if it's on the upper limb, obviously. Don't pull it up here. This bend right here is decreasing circulation. So you want to keep that down to their side. Keep it extended and let the blood flow naturally as much as possible, because we're going to stay calm, right? Copperhead bites are 2 of the 3 bites that we just talked about. 2 of the 3 fatalities. One of them was from a cottonmouth. In 9 years, 2 copperheads and 1 water moccasin fatality. The last one in Tennessee, I believe, was 2011. They died at Erlinger in Chattanooga after being bitten. I think there was one 12, 14-ish. A guy in Missouri died from a copperhead. He was trying to get it out of his tent. People get bit by screwing with these snakes. You don't normally get bit just because they're laying there and they're not going to attack you. But once you are bitten, get away. Get to safety. Don't try to kill the snake. If you can, that's fine. I'm not going to tell you not to. You've been bitten. It's safe to assume your life is in danger, so feel free to kill the snake. But don't put yourself back in harm's way. Don't put yourself in more risk. Don't put your buddies in more risk to kill that snake. Get away. Get to safety. Calmly. Leave the area. If you have to self-rescue, take your time. Stay hydrated. Drink lots of water. Don't drink any alcohol. Okay? Drink water. And move slow. Efficiently, but calmly. When you have to hike out of the woods, take your time. Don't stress. We don't need that heart rate getting up. Ideally, we need you to stay put. Let the ambulance crews come to you. If I respond to that call, I will get to you. In a four-wheeler, in a game warden's four-wheel drive, on a side-by-side, we will get to you, okay? If it's somewhere we can't get an ambulance to, you will get you up to a field and put you in a helicopter and fly you somewhere. We will get to you. But you got to remember, most bites are dry bites, means there's no venom injected. Pit vipers use their venom to pre-digest their food and start to break their food down, make it easier for them to digest it. So they're not going to waste that on you, man. When they bit you, they were biting you in self-defense. Not to say they didn't inject venom, but it could be a dry bite. But we need to assume it's an envenomation. We need to get you to the hospital, possibly get you some crofab depending on symptoms. It's not automatic. Okay, it's painful. It's going to swell. But antibiotics, tetanus, and you may be okay. If not, we'll give you some crofab and you're still going to be okay. But the biggest thing, guys, that I want you to take away from this, okay, is stay calm. Don't jack with the snake once it's bit you. The ER doctor doesn't need to see it. Positively identify it best you can, safely, and leave it at that. Stay calm. Move slowly and efficiently. Not slow, but don't get your heart rate up any more than necessary. Don't cut between the fang marks. Don't try to suck the poison out. Don't cut between the fang marks. Don't try to suck the poison out. Don't put ice on it. Don't put a tourniquet on it. Don't bend that arm all up trying to stop the flow of poison. You see me keep fidgeting with the mic. This is the first time I've recorded separate audio, so stay put if you can, out of the range of danger from the snake, and you're going to be okay. Don't forget to subscribe. Give me a subscription and click the little bell for notifications, and drop me a comment down there, guys. Let's talk about this. I'm all for talking about wilderness first aid, but these are the big tips. No ice, no tourniquets. Don't restrict blood flow. Don't cut, don't suck, and stay calm, okay? And keep in mind, I'm only addressing copperheads and cottonmouths. Rattlesnakes, we're going to follow the same procedure, but it's a little bit more serious. They're a little more intense, and the situation is a little more critical. I think in that same time period, 9 or 11, I don't remember, fatalities from rattlesnakes. Usually comes from trying to grab them or step on them. So when you're outdoors, guys, watch where you put your hands, your feet, your butt. If you need to sit down and take a break from squirrel hunting in the fall, watch where you put your butt. When you go to get up off the ground, turkey hunting in the spring, watch where you put your hands. Watch where you step. And follow these few little first aid tips that I gave you, and you will be fine, guys. Get outdoors, enjoy the great outdoors, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And I say weekend, it's my weekend. I do these videos on weekends. But I love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Drop me a comment. Let's have a conversation. Thanks, guys.